How could you let me believe that Emily was in rehab?
I had my reasons.
You lied to me that she had cancer. You dragged her off to another hospital.
I didn't drag her anywhere.
Look, Mercy Hospital does not nearly have the resources that General Hospital...
It was a simple, straightforward lumpectomy.
You call this a simple, straightforward lumpectomy?
It is not unusual to take lymph nodes.
Did you tell Emily any of this?
Yes, I told her some of it.
And then you just kind of wandered off and left her by herself?
She wanted to be alone.
I don't believe you.
Alan.
Hi, Dad.
How's my little girl?
Let me guess. These aren't yours. You never saw them. You've been set up, right?
I got nothing to say here.
Yeah? Let's go.
You're taking him in?
Why shouldn't I?
Because the drugs are mine.
What were you thinking not telling me this?
At least I'm not shooting up, Dad.
You must have been so scared.
I didn't want you scared, too. And now you are.
Well, I'm worried. And there's a difference.
They did a biopsy, Dad. The cancer's in the lymph nodes. I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. You are not going to die. They took out several lymph nodes, and I'm sure that they got it all.
Do you know how many times they said that to Paige?
God, I wish you'd told me.
I wanted to tell you so many times.
It's okay.
But you know what I want more than anything. Don't fight with Mom all the time. And try to help the rest of the family get along.
Sweetheart, you must know that we really do love each other.
I know, but all the fighting, Dad, it's not just you. It's all of them. I mean, that's why I came home, so maybe I could help the family not hurt each other so much.
You mustn't worry about things like this now.
We've all wasted so much time fighting, and I wanted to help.
You are helping. You will help for years to come.
I don't think so.
Emily, we're going to know a lot more when we get the pathology report.
It won't matter.
I'm glad you told Monica.
I didn't. She figured it out.
That doesn't surprise me. What about Zander? Why isn't he here?
He thinks I'm in rehab.
You didn't tell him either. Oh, God, I was standing right there when you sent him away, and I didn't even figure it out.
He can't know about this.
But he loves you.
That's why I can't drag him through this, Dad.
And you love him, too. God knows why, but I know that you love him. You need him here to support you.
Do you remember the first cancer waiting room that you ever sat in? I do. Everything was so cheerful. And flowers all over the place. The chairs were even comfortable. And then I looked around. And little kids were wearing these huge baseball caps. And women had scarves around their heads. And the people with them, they looked so tired. Like they'd been crying all night. I wasn't very old, but I remember that.
You mustn't worry about that now, please.
It was the first time that I understood that my mom might not get well. That she'd be like one of those women with no hair and bandages. You know I have the disease now, so you can deal with that. It'll be a little bit easier because you already have. And maybe for Mom, too. But Xander, he is trying so hard. He is just getting his life back together, and I can't drag him down. I won't.
He needs to know what's going on, Emily, so he can make that decision.
Hey, Xander needs to get on with his own life.
And you're a very important part of that.
Not for very long.
Don't say that.
I want Xander to be happy, Dad, and to fall in love with someone else.
You didn't just tell me that these drugs belong to you.
That's right.
What are we talking about here?
Cocaine, probably cut with something.
You don't let her do this?
Okay, look.
Xander doesn't have anything to do with this.
How long you been hiding this habit, huh?
Well, how do you think I stayed so thin modeling?
You know she's lying.
Look, Nicholas and I ran with a fast crowd.
I highly doubt Nicholas Cassadine buys drugs on the docks.
Beside the point.
You gonna let me drag you down? Bust you for possession?
Would you really do that?
You'd be pretty surprised if I didn't, wouldn't you? Kiss your law career goodbye.
You want to charge somebody, charge me.
Shut up, please. It's your call.
Drugs are a plant? Come on, it's obvious. Some people are upset about what happened at Kelly's the other day.
We were there. That dealer couldn't get out fast enough.
You got some names for me? What's the problem, huh? Who you protecting? You protecting your friends in case you get into business again?
Then you admit he's out of the business.
Why are you protecting this guy, Gia? What has he done for you, huh?
Friend, all right?
You want a summary of his rap sheet?
No, people change.
How do you think Emily Quarterman ended up in rehab? Because she changed so much hanging with this
You gonna
guy.
arrest me or not?
No, I'm not gonna arrest you. But I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Both of you.
Why'd you do that?
Marcus wasn't going to arrest me.
You think the drugs were mine?
Not for a second.
Why not?
Because I believe in you, all right?
I never... Well, at least they caught it early.
Well, she was trying some sort of medicine from Mexico.
What was she thinking?
Well, she's young, Alan. She panicked.
But they could have started treatment as soon as she was diagnosed.
Just because it's spread to some lymph nodes doesn't mean that it's in all of them. I've ordered a complete workup.
She's going to need a CT scan of her chest.
And abdomen, I've done that.
She's going to need a bone scan as well. We could lose her. We could do everything right and still lose her.
Okay, what are you doing?
Look, why don't you just go to the doctor like normal people?
Have you ever done this before?
Now, why would I have wrapped up some guy's ribs?
Yeah, Nicholas probably has whole staff of people for stuff like this, right?
Yeah, be quiet. Oh, well, okay. No, I used to get taped up for shoots all the time.
Why?
Think about it, Zander.
Oh, with right. You mean they do that to models?
Sit still.
Ah, that hurt.
Yeah, try bikini wax, buddy.
Yeah, why don't you let me do it?
You probably have more experience. Why does everyone think it's okay to beat up on Xander?
Yeah, me. Would you get that?
What, am I your personal assistant now?
Yeah. Hurry and don't trip over any tapes.
Hello?
Hello? Who's calling?